I've got a real problem with the new Lotus Exige 430 Cup Unlimited Edition, and I want you to hear about it. I'm part of the Lotus Media Group, and so I got a press release from Lotus that is sort of an overview on the new 430 Exige. And so I thought I would share some of that with you. I can't review the car, so I can't really tell you what it's like. And if I can't drive it, then it's really hard for me to tell you, well, is it great or is it not? I can only imagine that it's pretty awesome, since it's a lot like my car, only more than twice as powerful. But I thought I would go over the media release and just kind of read through it with you so that you know this is what Lotus has to say about the Exige Cup 430. And I'm sure that there will be actual proper reviews coming out soon, but sometimes it's easier to watch a video on this than to try to dig up the press release. I don't know if Lotus makes all these press materials available to the public. So I thought I would just kind of go through it point by point and share all of the press photos with you, so that just to answer sort of the big questions you might have about the Exige 430 Cup Unlimited Edition. And then also sort of my thoughts on the whole idea of where Lotus is going with these cars. It's really kind of amazing when you think that the heart of this car, the chassis, although slightly modified, is basically the same chassis that was developed in the mid to late 90s for the S1. It's been reworked a little bit. For the most part, it's the same chassis, and it's gone from cars that were in the mid 100 horsepower range originally to now 430 horsepower from a V6 Evora supercharger. I mean, it's really amazing that the chassis can handle all of that and handle it so well. It's really a testament to just how good the Elise chassis is, and it makes me wonder, it's like, how much more can they get out of it? How much more will they try to get out of it before the Elise platform is sort of sunsetted and we go to something else? And so I'm just going to be giving you what Lotus has told me, and sharing all of the photos and really high resolution photos that Lotus has shared with me. I'm not suggesting that this is my opinion, I'm just sharing the information that Lotus has given. So according to Lotus, this production model is the most extreme Exige ever conceived. It has a new engine installation delivering 430 horsepower. This new design generates 220 kilograms of downforce, and at 470 horsepower per ton provides unrivaled performance. And it does 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. So, new to the Exige, the Cup 430 sees the introduction of a Savage high-performance engine installation mated to a new supercharger and chargecooler, designed specifically for the unique demands of the vehicle. A development of the powertrain recently used on the phenomenal Lotus Evora GT430, it's perfectly paired with a newly designed body, which delivers enhanced aerodynamic performance to reveal the model's true potential. The result is a strikingly different beast of pure performance that is not for the faint of heart. You gotta love that the Lotus can actually put in things that's not like the faint of heart in its press release and mean it. With 55 horsepower or 15% more power than the limited production Exige Cup 380 model it succeeds, and 220 kilograms of downforce, it's a monster of a car. Compared to the Exige Sport 350, it has 24% more power and generates the same downforce at 100 miles per hour as the Exige Sport 350 does at its maximum speed of 170 miles per hour. I don't know if my Elise produces any downforce. Probably a little. Lotus' expertise in lightweight design has played its part in reducing the overall dry weight by 12 kilograms to 1059 kilograms. But simplify and add lightness, right? With the vehicle down to 1,056 kilograms in its lightest configuration. This, combined with a dramatic jump in raw power, raises the Cup's power to weight from 355 horsepower per ton with the Cup 380 to 407 horsepower per ton with the Cup 430. With 430 horsepower at 7,000 RPM and 440 newton meters, about 325 pound-feet of torque, from 4,000 RPM on, 0 to 60 is dispatched in 3.2 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.3 seconds, with a top speed of 180 miles per hour. That is incredibly fast for a car on this platform. And just think about how fast that is for a platform of this size. It's just amazing. Helping to harness all of that power, the Cup 430 benefits from a comprehensive range of new aero elements. A new ultra-lightweight front clam with unique carbon fiber ducts, has wider radiator apertures, and a new mesh pattern grille to provide a more combative aspect and to allow for a new front splitter and air cutting mechanism to reduce drag. The lightweight rear clam panel supports the larger, straight motorsport wing to increase downforce without impacting the car's overall drag coefficient. The new design front and rear clam panels are 6.8 kilograms lighter than those on any other Exige. Focused fairly and squarely on aggressive track performance and point-to-point supremacy, the new Lotus Exige Cup 430 is capable of covering the Hethel circuit in 1 minute 24.8 seconds, the fastest production car to lap the famous circuit, about 1.2 seconds faster than the Lotus 311 road version. The CEO of Lotus Group says this is the car that we always wanted to build, and I am sure that all Lotus enthusiasts will be delighted with the end product. As well as a significant power hike, the Cup 430 has benefited from extensive development in areas essential to Lotus DNA, in order to ensure that the full potential of the Exige's credible chassis can be exploited. This car has no rivals inside or outside its price bracket, and it's no exaggeration when we say that nothing can keep up with the Exige on the road or track. Lotus' most extreme Exige packs the company's most potent powertrain into its smaller vehicle architecture to provide a level of performance that is a step beyond what most drivers can exploit. The car's distinctive and aggressive new styling perfectly matches the character of the new Exige Cup 430. Signaling the most motorsport-focused models in the Lotus range, the Cup variants are centered on only the essential. Extending this philosophy to its limit, the new Cup 430 is at the apex of the Exige lineup, with only a track-only racer capable of exceeding the car's abilities. With the Exige already regarded as the standard of purity of purpose, Lotus engineers have built upon this benchmark, ensuring that the application of more power is complemented by class-leading balance, characterized by precision and tactility. I think this is one of those things that Lotus does so well, and you're always going to need more power, and Lotus is not immune to that. It's not just about having a low-powered vehicle that's light and fast. Balance is so key to what it means to have a car that's a Lotus, and I love how seriously they take that, and they're not trying to just make a Hennessy Venom GT, but they're trying to make something that is super fast but drives like a Lotus. I can't wait to drive this. I will go to England to drive this car. At the heart of the car lies Lotus' most formidable engine, a 3.5-liter supercharged and charge-cooled V6 producing 430 horsepower. Unapologetically aggressive, the Exige Cup 430's 220 kilograms of downforce is developed through the careful management of airflow under and over the car, vital in keeping the Cup at the top of timing sheets. It's designed to make the most of the 440 newton meters, 320 pound-feet, of torque delivered from 4,000 RPM and delivering the lowest lap times no matter the track. This not only includes the new front clam panel, incorporating a new design of splitter and carbon fiber air blades, but also the high-mounted rear wing. The new body introductions combine form and function with the new hybrid carbon composite panels, not only saving weight, but also delivering the car's distinctive new styling and aerodynamic setup. Balancing downforce over the entire car was a priority with, when compared to the Exige Cup 380, a greater percentage of downforce allocated to the front to ensure accurate high-speed turn-in, 36% increase to 45%. The new front splitter with trailing lip helps separate and speed airflow under the car, and the inclusion of new air curtain elements into the front clam efficiently moves air through to the front wheel cavities to help reduce turbulence and drag generated by the front wheels. The front louvers reduce pressure within the front wheel arches, increasing downforce. The cutout sections behind the rear wheels also reduce wheel arch pressure, whilst the new lightweight aluminum diffuser is 1 kilogram lighter. Crowning all of this is the carbon fiber straight rear wing, raised higher to further boost downforce, clearly signaling the car's aggressive intent and pursuit of aerodynamic excellence. As you would expect, the intense use of ultra-lightweight carbon fiber only adds to the overall performance, as well as reinforcing the Exige Cup 430's physical presence. The handmade composite components include front splitter, front access panel, roof, diffuser surround, large aperture air intake side pods, one-piece tailgate, and the race-derived rear wing. Scratch the surface of the Cup's capabilities and you'll find its motorsport-derived credentials. In addition to revised steering arm geometry to increase bump steer, the car's handling characteristics can be altered via the introduction of new Nitron 3-way adjustable dampers. These are adjustable for rebound and low and high-speed compression, giving the ability to fine-tune the damping. And Eibach adjustable front and rear anti-roll bars, both standard. The substantial Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires are 215/45 ZR17s up front and 285/30 ZR18s in the rear, are fitted to ultra-lightweight forged alloy wheels available in red, black, or silver as standard. The faster the car, the better the brakes need to be, and the Exige Cup 430 uses some of the largest calipers and rotors of any Lotus road car. With forged 4-piston AP Racing brake calipers and new performance 2-piece J-hook brake discs with higher thermal capacity, front and back, the system is designed to give improved bite and debris clearance and reduce distortion and vibration, and to deliver consistent pedal feel and stopping power lap after lap. The Cup 430 also comes with a tremendously strong yet light T45 steel rollover bar, new seatbelt anchorage frame saving 1.2 kilograms, a lithium-ion battery, and front towing eye as standard, as well as a host of options including electrical cutoff, fire extinguisher controls, airbag deletion, a non-airbag steering wheel together, and a dealer-fit FIA-compliant roll cage. Key to the Cup's potency is the Exige's newly developed powertrain. Based on the benchmark engine from the recently launched Evora GT430, it features an Edelbrock supercharger and water-to-air charge cooler to generate more power through cooling and higher pressure charged intake air. Specifically developed for the Exige, the engine's calibration allows for a redline of 7,000 RPM, helped in part by a new intake system and a larger throttle body. In order to handle the extra power, a new oil cooler configuration and updated clutch are required. Available as standard with a close ratio 6-speed manual transmission, the Exige range features Lotus' acclaimed open-gate manual gearbox design, precisely aligned for fast and seamless shifts. It has recently established itself as a favorite of Lotus customers. To transfer the increased power and torque from the engine to the gearbox, a new 240mm diameter clutch has been fitted. This is up 12mm compared to the Exige Cup 380s, which increases clutch surface area by 11%. Engine note and tone play big parts in the Cup's repertoire. With the new induction and supercharger configuration and high-flow titanium exhaust as standard, the Cup 430 sounds like no other Exige at speed. In addition, the titanium exhaust removes 10 kilograms from beyond the rear axle. The Lotus Exige Cup 430 includes a variable traction control function linked directly to the ECU. The 6-position rotary switch is located on the steering column and only active with ESP switch to off. With 5 preset traction levels, 1, 3, 6, 9, and 12% slip, as well as off, displayed via the instrument cluster. The composite concept continues into the Cup's cabin with visible weave, handmade sections including a new lightweight carbon fiber binnacle surround, Lotus's bespoke carbon race seats with new lightweight seat runners, and carbon door sills. Color-keyed inserts for the revised lightweight sport seats, transmission console, HVAC surround, and window switches are all standard, along with a center console, door cards, and dashboard trimmed in Alcantara, with leather or tartan as a no-cost option, along with contrast stitching and an Alcantara steering wheel. In total, the lightweight interior of the Exige Cup 430 is 2.5 kilograms lighter than that on the Cup 380. All the lightweight standard items help reduce the total mass by 29 kilograms, which more than offsets the increase in weight from the charge cooler and cooling system, which is about 15 kilograms more. New higher rated clutch, which is about 0.8 kilograms more, and wider brake discs, 1.2 kilograms more, resulting in an unladen weight of 1,093 kilograms and 1,059 kilograms dry. By selecting the airbag delete option, the customer can take the lightest possible dry weight of the Exige Cup 430 to 1,056 kilograms. Who needs an airbag? You don't have racing. For owners wanting to brand the new Exige their own, the Cup 430 can be personalized through the Lotus Exclusive program, combining traditional British craftsmanship with modern design. The service inspires customers to spend time tailoring the character of their Lotus with a comprehensive array of options, which is super cool, and I would definitely do it if I could buy an Elise here, or an Exige. Since its introduction, this has proved increasingly popular with over 25% of all new cars undergoing some form of personalization. Like I said, I would definitely do it. Launching the new Lotus, Jean-Marc Gale said, "The Exige continues to push the boundaries of what is possible in terms of performance, agility, aerodynamics, and rapid covering of ground from A to B in a production road car. There isn't another car for sale that can match the new Exige Cup 430. It will go down as a groundbreaking car in the history of Lotus." The Exige Cup 430 is available as a series production car and can be ordered now, priced at around £99,800, including VAT in the UK, and 127,500 euros in Germany, 128,600 in France. So, sorry, France. Again, my big problem with this car is that I can't drive one here. I can't buy one here. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I would love to know what your thoughts on the Exige Cup 430 are. So if you have a comment or a question that you'd like me to answer, please leave them in the comments area below us. And thank you again for watching.